Good morning, hope you're doing fantastic. In this video, I'm going to show you how this tiny little shell can actually be the key to doubling your business. The biggest bee I've ever seen. This is probably a good spot to shoot. Okay, so first off, apologies for being a little bit sweaty. It's early in the morning. I'm up doing my morning exercise. Don't know if you can see that, but the surf is totally flat. So I ended up with cardio on the beach, which is where I found this guy, which is so important. Second little caveat, I legitimately might be sitting on a bee's nest or a crab's nest. You can see those little crab guys right there. Hey, little guys. Anyways, they're going to join us for our meeting this morning as well. So if I move quickly, you know why. Out of the point. This little shell right here, okay? Maybe a sand dollar, maybe something we picked up on the beach. But these and these cool little spiral shells that the crabs like to go in. When we first got here to Costa Rica, my daughter showed up on the beach and she freaked out when she saw these little unicorn horns walking along the beach with the crabs in them. And we could not do anything as a family until she spent at least a solid hour collecting these shells, playing with the crabs. We built a sand castle for the crabs, put the crabs in the sand castle, and we had a plan to like go to the beach, walk down the beach, have a nice walk, whatever. Shells completely derailed our whole family plan, but we still had a blast. Now, this right here, okay, this indicates all of the shiny objects that you have in your business. And you're getting these piled into your inbox. You're hearing from other people in the mortgage industry about them all the time. These are the shiny objects that take you away from the fundamentals in your business. And here's why this is so dangerous, but also so powerful for your business, okay? When you get a shiny object, there's potential in there, something you've never seen before, and it may be a new strategy or a strategy that you already know works that you don't have implemented. You get that shiny object, and just like my daughter and our family, you're gonna spend a lot of time focused on it right there in the moment, right? Because that's when it's interesting. Now, here's the other half of the story. The next day, okay, we get out of bed, I go, Emily, come on, everybody else is still sleeping. Let's go to the beach. Let's go find some unicorn horns, right? So we go down to the beach. She sees the unicorn horns and she's like, yeah, I saw that yesterday, Dad. And she was not interested in playing with the unicorn horns at all. And that happens in our business all of the time. We see a shiny object. We spend a ton of time initially researching it, looking at it, comparing different vendors that offer it, sharing it with our boss, sharing it with our regional manager, finally getting approval on it. It's 2 months later, and then all of a sudden it gets time to implement it, and you show up one morning and you're like, yeah, whatever, I'm over that, right? And that's what ends up being a massive distraction. How many projects do you have in your business that are started projects where you started going after that shell and nothing ever actually got across the finish line? Now that's why we're here today, to get you on the 5 most profitable activities that you can be running in your mortgage business to make sure that those are implemented first. We can deal with shiny objects later, but from watching this video to the future, okay, you're not going to get distracted by something new or something shiny until you dedicate yourself to making sure that these 5 fundamentals are installed in your business and you have a person or a system that makes sure that it happens automatically so you don't have to do the work, okay? The first is marketing to your database. Are you calling your past customer database at least 4 times a year? Every quarter, they should get a direct call from you, and every month, they should be hearing from you directly or your team, and your team is better, right? All different reasons why. We've got a great webinar that shows you why, but somebody else, an executive concierge, should be making those calls to your database. You'll make far more business than any shiny object that you go out there and chase. Seriously, that is the largest bee I have ever seen. Fundamental strategy number 2 to make sure that you're not chasing shells in your business. Are you calling the realtors that you're doing business with every week with a status update? We have a product name for it that we have inside the executive membership, but that call to that realtor is incredibly important because A, they will refer you more business because they don't feel like they have to chase you for status updates, right? And then the second reason is every time you talk to them, you have an opportunity to ask them for more business so that you get even more business from the relationships that you have. Our third strategy to make sure you're not chasing shells is calling the realtor on the other side of the transaction, because guess what? They're most likely frustrated with the lender that they're working with because they're chasing them for status updates. So you call, tell them about your status update product, ask for referrals, and then follow up with them after the transaction in order to generate more referrals from those existing partners. Number 4, this one is huge. Your pre-approved and looking clients, okay? They should be getting a call from you once a week. Why? Because when people are in the market for real estate, who are they talking to? They're talking to other home buyers. They're talking to their family members. They're talking to their coworkers. They're talking to everybody about real estate. And when they come across somebody who's also looking at real estate, thinking about getting into real estate, or might be a potential for a cash out refinance, that's your opportunity to get that referral. But if they don't know that you want those referrals, they're not going to send them to you. So a simple call from your executive concierge once a week to all your pre-approved and lookings, A, is going to stop them from going to another lender. It's going to stop them getting sniped by another realtor. It's going to stop them going to online lenders and checking rates on online sites. You're going to close more business if you make a weekly phone call to your pre-approved and lookings, and you will also generate more referrals from those people in your business. And again, we've got proven scripts for all this stuff. If you go to the executiveinnercircle.com and register for the free training. Strategy number 5, every single deal that you do, and every time you work with a referral partner, you should be asking for a 5-star review on your Google business page. Why? Because Google Business is your 3rd best referral partner in your business. You've got your past customers, you've got your realtors, then Google comes in the 3rd position. Why? Because it is now to a point in the marketplace where more people are searching for mortgage lender online in your local marketplace than they are going through referrals. If you can boost up your ratings and reviews and get your business listed in the 3-pack or run an ad that shows it in the 3-pack, you can be generating daily calls from high quality borrowers that actually fund in your business. But the ratings and reviews are what get people to call you and trust you up front so that you can actually close those deals. So every single deal you do, you need an automated process and somebody to reach out after the deal closes in order to get those ratings and reviews for you. Strategies and systems in your business are just like the shells, right? If you're doing the work, you have to gear yourself up and get yourself motivated every single day of the week in order to make sure that those activities are happening. You have to get on the phone. I have yet to meet anybody in my life that truly enjoys picking up the phone and making those calls if they're not an actual paid employee. If you are the owner of the business, it can be very difficult to make those calls, which means they don't get done, which means that you have a seashell in your business, something that should be getting done that makes you money that's not, because it's relying on you. So I highly believe that you need an automated system, which is a CRM. Doesn't matter which one you use, but it needs to be able to send text messages. And you need to have a person in your business that is responsible for that CRM and making the calls and actually generating the business for you. You as a mortgage professional, you as a business owner should be just waking up, and your calendar should have appointments with realtors, financial planners, investment advisors that want to refer you business and want to meet with you. You should also have a calendar that's full of clients that want to submit a pre-approval. You should not be chasing leads. You should not be making those $12 to $14 an hour calls that somebody else can be making for you. And that's what our program, The Executive, is all about. We give you our exact hiring system that we've used for the last 2 years to staff out our call center at Connection Incorporated. Then we give you the scripts and the software that's preloaded with all the campaigns that you need so that your executive concierge is actually generating you results quickly in your mortgage business. Then we supply you with daily training for your executive concierge. So the same gentleman that runs my call center at Connection Incorporated gets on the phone once a day for an hour on a group call with all of the executive concierge, and we go through scripts, we go through objection handling, we go through their scorecards and what their results should actually be, and we train that person for you. We also provide you with a call where you get access to help with the software and help with anything that you need in the program. To get more details, go to theexecutiveinnercircle.com. That's theexecutiveinnercircle.com. Having an executive concierge in your business can transform, the bugs are coming out, can literally transform the number of inbound leads that you have, the number of applications that you have from the low-hanging fruit that you already have in your business. You don't need to be out there chasing seashells like Facebook ads and TikTok videos and all these wonderful things until you have the fundamentals in place, because that is where the money is going to come from. Okay, I hope this video serves you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it did, please hit the like button, hit share. If you have another professional in the mortgage industry that you care about, share this video with them. Put it in an email, send it out to your regional manager. This can help change our industry for the better and get us away from being the one-man band that we have become in the mortgage industry and make us more like doctors, lawyers, true sales professionals that have other people that are running the systems that we need to make sure that our calendars are full with money-making appointments. So, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.